Yo, what is going on everybody? It's the Hands Gamer. Hope you have a fantastic day. Welcome back to another Madden video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the best method to get cheap and fast training points in Madden 21. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys which overalls you guys should try to snipe, how much to get them for, and how to get them for as cheap as possible. And as always, if you have any questions, be sure to comment down in the comment section below. But if you guys do enjoy this video, if this video does help you out, please do like and comment, because it does help me get discovered more on YouTube. And if you guys are new, please do subscribe and press the bell, so that way you guys get notified whenever I upload, and it would also help out the channel a lot. And also, quick tip, Fridays and Saturdays are always the best time to buy training, because that's when the most amount of people are on, and that's when the most amount of people are buying packs, because on Friday, usually new 50 players come out from the 50 program, and on Saturday, new legends come out. So Friday and Saturday, a lot of people are opening packs, which makes training cheap. So Friday and Saturday is always the best time to buy, and the best time to sell, if you have anybody to sell, is on Wednesday, because of Wildcard Wednesday, because they put players in training packs, so people buy training, so that way they can open up the training pack. So Wednesday, best time to sell, and Friday, best time to buy. So right now, you guys want to get players for 25 coins per training. That's like the limit. That should be your budget. You guys don't want to get players for over 25 coins per training. And how you guys find a player for 25 coins per training is, first you have to find the overall you want to snipe, find how much that overall quick sells for, and then multiply it by 25, and that is your budget. So for example, let's say I want to snipe an 80 overall. 80 overalls quick sell for 160 training points. So 160 times 25 is about 4,000. So to find an 80 overall for 25 coins per training or less, we would need to find an 80 overall for 4,000 coins or less. So that's how you guys kind of do the math. Overall, quick sell value multiplied by 25, that is your budget. Shouldn't be too hard to remember, but I will have a list down below. It should be the pinned comment, and it will have what each overall from 80 to 91 overall quick sells for. So hopefully that'll make the math a little bit easier. All you need to do is multiply by 25, and then that is your budget. So anyways, I'm going to go over every single overall from 80 to 91 overall, so that way, you know, if you guys have a lot of coins, then you guys can look at these higher overalls. But if you guys don't have a lot of coins, then I will also be covering the lower overalls. So I'm trying to help every single type of, you know, player out there, whether they have a lot of coins or not too many coins. But if you have a lot of coins, I do recommend you guys snipe the higher overalls, because the higher overalls are easier to get for 25 coins per training than the lower overalls. So the higher up we go, the easier it is to get cheaper training. So sniping the lower overalls is a little bit harder than the higher overalls, but we're gonna go over from 80 to 91 overalls. So we'll start from low and go to the top. But if you guys want to skip right to the higher overalls, you guys can go to the timestamp right there. But we're gonna get started with the 80 to 81 overalls. So first, let's talk about 80 overalls. So 80 overalls, I recommend you stay away from 80 overalls. Like I said before, you guys need to find them for 4,000 coins or less in order to get them for 25 coins per training. That's going to be really hard to do, but if you guys are going to try, I recommend you guys go by positions, because if you guys go by like wide receivers and halfbacks, here's one for 3,300. So this would be within 25 coins per training, this 80 overall Golden Tate. So we got lucky there. We found a good 80 overall for under 4,000 coins. As you guys can see, it's already gone. So it's going to be pretty hard to find these for under 4,000 coins. It's not impossible, it's just going to be pretty hard to. So if I were you, I would stay away from the 80 overalls when it comes to trying to get cheap training points. But if you want, you guys can try to find these for under 4,000 coins in order to get them for 25 coins per training or less, but I recommend you just stay away from. Now, let's talk about 81 overalls. So 81 overalls quick sell for about 220 training points. So if we do 220 times 25, that is about 5,500 coins. So 5,500 coins is the budget. So let's try to find 81 overalls for 5,500 coins or less. So let's go 80 to 81. And one of my favorite promos to get 81 overalls is Ultimate Kickoff. So program Ultimate Kickoff, and then we do type all. So if you just do quality 80 to 81 and program Ultimate Kickoff, then you guys can see 5,900 coins. So we're going to try to find them for under 5,500 coins. 81 overalls are a lot easier to get than 80 overalls. So if you guys are deciding between 80 and 81 overalls, I highly recommend you guys try to get 81 overalls. So you guys can just go back and forth between all offense and all defense, and just do this until you find a cheap 81 overall. Or if you guys get bored of doing this, you guys can go back to the position. So here's one for 5,600 coins. As long as you don't overpay by too much, then it's okay. So it's okay if you overpay by a few hundred coins, as long as you don't overpay by like 3,000 coins. So Like I said, you guys can also go by positions. So if you guys get bored of trying to snipe ultimate kickoff players, you guys can also go by like quarterbacks, halfbacks, wide receivers, linebackers, defensive line, cornerbacks, safeties, kickers, and punchers are both good too. So there's one for 5,500 coins, and that's an 80 overall though. So 80 and 81 overalls are okay. They're kind of hard to snipe, but you guys can get them for under 25 coins per training. But I don't know, I'd probably recommend you guys stay away from 80 and 81 overalls unless you guys need like a little bit of training. But now let's talk about 82 and 83 overalls. So for 82 overalls, they quick sell for 320 training points. 320 times 25 is about 8,000, I'm pretty sure. So 8,000 coins is the budget you guys want to find 82 overall. So if we can find an 82 overall for 8,000 coins or less, that would be within 25 coins per training, which is what we want. So let's go by a couple different positions. So we can go by like wide receivers, quarterback, halfbacks. So wide receiver, 9,600 coins. So I'm not sure if we're going to be able to find any for under 8k. The odd overalls are better sniped than the even overall. So for example, 81s, 83s, 85s, 87s, they're always better to snipe than 82s, 84s, and 86s. The odd number overalls are always better to snipe and easier to snipe than the lower overall. So here's a couple for 8,000 coins. This would be within 25 coins per training, the 2 Dak Prescotts right there. So you guys can just go through these positions like left tackle, right tackle, and just try to find these for under 8k. So as you guys can see, as we get higher and higher on the overall, it gets easier and easier to try to find these for 8,000 coins or less. Or it gets easier and easier to find these for 25 coins per training. So 8150 right there. So once again, it's okay if you overpay by a little bit as long as you don't overpay by too much. But this is how I find cheap lower overalls. I go by every single position and just try to find them within 25 coins per training. So for 82 overalls, you want to find them for under 8,000 coins or less. Just go by a bunch of different positions and, you know, try to find them for 8k or less. Now let's talk about 83 overalls. So 83 overalls quick sell for 450 training points. Sorry, I had to check my list because I forgot how much 83 overalls quick sell for, but they quick sell for 450 training points. Once again, 450 times 25 is about 11,250. So let's see if we can find 83 overalls for 11,250. So there's a couple ways you guys can do that. You guys can go by positions. You guys can go by like quarterbacks, halfbacks, wide receivers, you know, O-line, the whole defense. Any position on defense is good, kickers and punchers. So that's a good way of getting cheap 83 overalls. Another good way is by going by promos. So one of my favorite promos is once again Ultimate Kickoff. Ultimate Kickoff is great for 81, 83, and 85 overalls. So we want to try to find these for under 11,250. Right now, it looks like there's none right here. So let's go by positions now here. So if we go to program all and then we go by a bunch of different positions, hopefully we can find some good 83 overalls for under 11,250. Actually, another good promo to go to is legends. So if we go to legends promo right here, then you guys can see these players are going for about 8,800. So let's see, can we find any good 83 overalls? So the cheapest one is 11,400. So it looks like this is probably the best way to find cheap 83 overalls is by going to quality 82 to 83 and program legends. That's the best way to find cheap 83 overalls. This also is not a bad way to get 82 overalls either. So like I said, any 83 overall under 11,250 coins is good. And this is also a decent way to find 82 overalls too. So if you guys want to find cheap 82 or 83 overalls, you guys can go quality 82 to 83 and program legends. And also, by the time I'm recording this video on Friday and I will be uploading this video on Saturday. So by the time you guys are watching this video, a lot of people will probably be opening up legend fantasy packs, which means that these legend players should be even cheaper by the time you guys watch this video. So hopefully it's easier to find these legend players for cheap by the time you guys watch this video. But like I said, find 82 overalls for under 8k, find 83 overalls for under 11,250 coins. So now let's talk about 84 overalls. So 84 overalls quick sell for about 640 training points. So to find an 84 overall for 25 coins per training or less, 640 times 25 is about 16,000. So we want to find an 84 overall for 16,000 coins or less. And as you guys can see, there's one right here. Like I said, as we get higher and higher on the overall list, it's going to get easier and easier to find these for 25 coins per training. So the lower overalls, it's going to be pretty hard to find them for 25 25 coins per training, but as we get to the higher overalls, it's going to be a lot easier to find them for 25 coins per training. So any 84 overall under 16,000 coins is a good snipe. Once again, I recommend you guys go by the Legends filter. Legends filter is great for training because one, it's going to be a Saturday, so Saturday is going to make the Legends filter even better, and two, because Legends is good overall. So Legends filter is always my favorite go-to overall or go-to promo to find cheap training. So this is what I do to find cheap 84 overalls, program Legends, quality 84 to 85, and then I just go back and forth between all offense and all defense until I find some for under 16k. As you guys can see, it's not too hard to find these for under 16,000 coins. But now let's talk about 85 overalls. So 85 overalls quick sell for 900 training points. So 900 times 25 is about 22,500. So you want to find an 85 overall for 22,500 coins or less. And there's a couple, 20,850, 2850. Both of these would be under 22k, so both of those would be good snipes. Bobby Bell is another good snipe right there. So any 85 overall under 22,000 coins is good. So this is definitely my favorite filter for 84 and 85 overall. This is my favorite filter for most overalls. This is usually my go-to filter for most of the overalls and for when I try to get training. Legend filter is amazing to get training. So these are all under 2252, or these are both under 2250. So both of these would be good snipes. So any 85 overall under 2250 are good snipes. And if you guys get bored of Legends, you guys could also go by Ultimate Kickoffs. Ultimate Kickoffs is another great way to get cheap 85 overalls. And actually, never mind, they're going for about 22k. Stay away from 85 overalls. Sorry about that. Or actually, Ultimate Kickoffs, they're okay. You guys might get lucky finding 85 overalls for under 22k, but I don't know. I would probably just stay in the Legend filter. I thought they were good, but it looks like they actually went up in price a little bit. But you guys can check the Ultimate Kickoffs if you want, but you guys, I just recommend you guys just stay on Legends for now. So Legends is a great filter for 84 and 85 overalls. Once again, find 84 overalls for under 16k, find 85 overalls for under 22,500. So now let's talk about the higher overall. So personally, I consider 86 to 91 overalls higher overall, and anything below that low overall. That's just my personal opinion. But 86 overalls is a great overall to snipe. 86 overalls quick sell for 1,300 training points. So to find one for 25 coins per training, we'd have to do 1,300 times 25, and that would be about 3250. So to find an 86 overall for 25 coins per training or less, we need to find an 86 overall for 3,250 coins or less. Another good filter you guys can check is team builders. Sometimes there's some really cheap team builders in here, so just try to find 86 overalls for under 32,500 coins or less. So team builders is another good one you guys can check. Another good one is core elites. So core elites is another good filter. You guys can go by all offense and all defense once again, and just try to find these for under 32,500. So I would say Legends is the best filter, but elites and team builders are definitely not bad to check every once in a while either. So that's how you guys get the cheapest 86 overall. Just try to find them for at least under 32,500 coins. So now let's talk about 87 overall. So 87 overalls, they quick sell for 1,800 training points, which means to find an 87 overall for 25 coins per training, it would be 1,800 times 25, and that's about 45,000. So in order to get an 87 overall for in order to get an 87 overall for 25 coins per training or less, we need to find an 87 overall for 45,000 coins or less. And 87 overalls is one of my favorite overalls to snipe. It's usually the one I go to when I need training. So 87 overalls, I highly recommend it. As you guys can see, it's really easy to find these for under 45k. So these would be probably 22 to 23 coins per training. So these are really, really cheap. So if you guys can find these for under 40k, then that's a W. So if you want to find them for as cheap as possible, you guys can try to find these for under 40k. You guys should have no problem finding these for under 40k. So like I said, all offense and all defense, great for 87 overalls, and definitely probably my favorite overall for training. So 87 overalls, as you guys can see, pretty easy to find for under 45,000 coins. And if you want the cheapest, you guys can try to find these for under 40,000 coins too. So Legend filter is great. So another good filter for these is core elite. So you guys can check the core elite section for 87 overalls too. So let's see, are there any good 87 overalls? So 42,000 coins right there. And then if we go to all offense, Then we scroll down and hopefully we can find something for under 40k. So there's one for, no, that's an 86 overall, I'm an idiot. There is one for under 40k. 87 Derrick Henry for under 40k for 38,100 coins. So 87 overalls for under 40k is probably what you guys want to do. Core Elites and Legends are great at finding 87 overalls. Those are my go-to filters. Quality 86 to 87, either Core Elite or Legends program, and then type all offense and all defense. So 87 overalls is probably the best filter to go on, or the best overall to go on. So now let's talk about 88 overall. So 88 overalls quick sell for 2,500 training points, which means to find one for 25 coins per training or less, we would want to find them for 62,500 coins or less. As you guys can see, there's one right there. I believe 87 overalls is a lot better than 88 overalls. So I highly recommend you snipe 87 overalls over 88 overalls. I mean, 88 overalls isn't bad. There's one for 54k. This is a snipe right here. I'm not gonna snipe it, but 88 overalls isn't bad. Like, you might get occasional really good snipes like that one, but you know what I'm saying, 87 overalls, I just feel like they're more reliable and they're more consistent than 88 overalls. But still, if you want to snipe an 88 overall, you guys can find them for 62,500 coins or less. A couple other good filters to find 88 overalls on is Ultimate Kickoff. As you guys can see, there's a couple cheap 88 overalls right there, so you guys can check Ultimate Kickoffs for cheap 88 overalls, and you guys can also check, once again, Core Elites for cheap 88 overalls. And yeah, so those are a couple filters you guys can check for cheap 88 overalls. But like I said, I recommend you stay with the Legends filter, and I recommend you guys get 87 overalls instead of 88 overalls. So 89 overalls is another one of my favorite overalls. It's probably a close second to 87 overalls, if not tied with 87 overalls. So 89 overalls quick sell for 3,600 training, which means 3,600 times 25 is about 90,000 coins. So to get an 89 overall for 25 coins per training or less, we would need to find one for 90,000 coins or less. So let's just scroll down and see if we can find any good 89 overalls. So as you guys can see right here, there's an 89 Michael Vick for 84,000 coins. So it's really easy to find 89 overalls for under 25 coins per training. So 89 overalls is another one of my favorite ones. Just go back and forth between all offense and all defense, and just try to find these for under 90,000 coins or less. So you guys can just scroll down and just try to find 89 overall. So here's a couple for under 90k, and here's one for 84,500 coins. I actually recommend try to find these for under 85k. Because 85k, you know, you guys could probably easily find these for under 85k, because as you guys can see, this card is going for 84,500. It's been on the auction house for half an hour, so it should be pretty easy to find 89 overalls for 85k or less. Keep in mind, on Saturday when you guys are watching this video, Legends should hopefully be easier to snipe. So another good filter to find 89 overalls on is flashbacks, heavyweights, veterans, rising stars. Pretty much any wildcard Wednesday promo are good for these. So 89 overalls, as you guys can see, 77k. So this is really good. 77k is really good. If you guys can find these for under 80k, that is a really good snipe. So if you guys can find any for under 80k, I recommend you guys take it right away. So there's one for 77k. Heavyweights, apparently they're all on the offense. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize every single heavyweight was on offense. But as you guys can see, all of these are under 90k. So I actually recommend you check these programs over Legends. It's rare when I recommend a program over Legends, because Legends is always so good, but these promos are better to snipe than Legends, in my personal opinion. So go quality 88 to 89, go buy flashbacks, heavyweights, veterans, rising stars, and try to find these 89 overalls. Honestly, you guys could find these for under 80k. Not even kidding. You guys can find these for under 80k, and that would be a really good snipe. So go buy flashbacks, heavyweights, veterans, rising stars, and obviously Legends is still good, but I still believe these promos are better. So 89 overalls, definitely one of my favorite ones. Might even be better than 87 overalls. I'm still unsure which one I like more. So now let's talk about 90 overalls. So once again, I recommend you guys get 87 and 89 overalls over 90 overalls, but 90 overalls still aren't bad to snipe. The only reason I would probably want to snipe 90 overalls over 87 and 89 is if I want a huge chunk of training fast. So that's the only reason why I would want to snipe a 90 or 91 overall. But you know, for those of you who do, I'm going to show you guys how to get the cheapest one. So to get a 90 overall for 25 coins per training or less, you guys would need to find these for 125,000 coins or less. As you guys see, not hard at all. There's like 5 right here for under 125k, and you guys don't even need to filter down. You guys want, if you guys can if you want to, but you guys literally don't even need to filter down at all. So Legends is a good one to find cheap 90 overalls. Another good one is Team of the Week. So if we go by Team of the Week, let's see, are there any cheap? So as you can see, there's one for 109. As long as you guys get these for under 125, these are good snipes. So Team of the Week and Legends are good filters to find them for under 90 overalls, and I'm pretty sure that's about it. You guys can also check Redux. Here, where's Series Redux? Right here. Series Redux is also decent too. So actually, no, it's not. 145k. Just stick to Legends and Team of the Week. Legends and Team of the Week are great for 90 overalls. Like I said, try to find them for 125k or less. So now let's talk about 91 overalls. Once again, the only reason why I would buy 91 overalls is if I need a big chunk of training fast. I still recommend you guys get 89 and 87 overalls. But there are 3 filters I recommend you guys check for cheap 91 overalls. Series Redux, Legends, and Team of the Week. Those 3 programs are really good for cheap 91 overall. So once again, 91 overalls quick sell for 7,100. 7,100 training points times 25 is 177,500 coins. So you guys want to find 91 overalls for under 177k. So they're pretty easy to come by. As you can see, there's one for 163, another one for 168. And you guys can also go by Team of the Week and try to find these for under 177k. And let's see, so if we scroll down, let's see, so there's 191 Lance Breaks for 161k, so this is 16,000 coins under 177. So Team of the Week is another great one. You guys don't need to filter down at all. You guys just need to filter down by the promo, and if you feel like you need to filter down by all offense, all defense, then you guys can, but you guys don't really need to. So like I said, just try to find 91 overalls for under 177k. Go by Legends, Team of the Week, and Series Redux. But that will do it for this video. Like I said, you guys want to find every overall for at least under 25 coins per training. And how you do that is you find the overall you want to snipe, find how much that overall quick sells for, multiply that quick sell value by 25, and that is your budget for that specific overall. Like I said, I will have every overall from 80 to 91 overall and how much they quick sell for down in the comment section below. It should be the pinned comments, so that way you guys don't have to figure out what each overall quick sells for. And if you have any questions, be sure to comment down in the comment section below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, if this video did help you out, please do like and comment, so it does help me get discovered more on YouTube. And if you guys are new, please do subscribe and press the bell, so that way you guys get notified whenever I upload, and it would also help out the channel a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Hands-Free Gamer. Hope you have a fantastic day. God bless. Stay safe. Peace.